Tips to increase muscle strength after 60. Feeling like you're not quite as strong as you used to be. Maybe carrying in the groceries is more of a struggle. Or getting up from a comfy chair isn't as easy as it once was. It's no surprise. There's a startling fact that after age 30, most of us start to lose about 3 to 5% of our muscle every decade. And after 60, that process can really speed up, making everyday tasks feel like a huge effort. A lot of people just sigh and accept this as a normal part of getting older, but what if I told you that's a myth? What if you could not only stop losing muscle, but actually get stronger? It is absolutely possible to rebuild your strength. And today, I'm going to share some simple, science-backed tips to help you do it safely, transforming your daily life and your independence. We're not just talking about a few exercises. We're laying out a new path to a stronger, more confident you. Let's get to it. Hello, and welcome. I'm so glad you decided to join me today. My name's Host's Name, and as a certified personal trainer and geriatric fitness specialist, I've spent over 20 years helping hundreds of men and women just like you in their 60s, 70, SE, 80s, and beyond find their strength again. I've seen firsthand how life-changing it is to build muscle at any age. I'll never forget a client of mine. Let's call her Eleanor. When she came to me at 72, she was terrified of falling. She'd given up gardening, which was her absolute passion, because she didn't trust herself to crouch down and get back up. She told me, "I feel like my world is shrinking." That feeling is incredibly common, and it's a direct result of losing muscle. This age-related muscle loss even has a name. Sarcopenia. It's a natural process, sure, but being inactive can hit the fast-forward button, messing with your strength, your balance, your metabolism, and your ability to live on your own. But Eleanor's story didn't end there. We started slow with simple, steady movements. Little by little, her confidence grew right along with her muscles. A few months later, she walked in beaming, holding a basket of tomatoes she'd just picked from her garden. That feeling is exactly why we're here. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about having the strength to lift your grandkids, to carry your own suitcase on vacation, to get off the floor without a second thought, and to keep doing the things you love for as long as you want. So in this video, we're going to bust the myth that it's too late to build muscle. It's not. Your muscles are ready and waiting to respond to exercise, no matter your age. We'll also show you that strength training isn't dangerous for seniors when you do it right. It's one of the safest and best things you can do for your health. We'll cover the basics of training safely and effectively, go through a gentle warm-up, and then get into the core exercises that will build a powerful foundation for a stronger body. We'll wrap up with a relaxing cool down to help your muscles recover. So find a comfortable spot and let's start this journey to a stronger you. The foundation. Understanding the why. Before we lift a single weight or do one squat, let's talk about why this is so important. The big villain we're fighting today is a condition called sarcopenia. It sounds like a fancy medical term, but it's really just age-related muscle loss. Think of your muscles like a construction crew. When you're young, that crew is busy building new structures, muscle proteins 24/7. But as we get older, the crew starts to slow down. The body doesn't produce those muscle-building proteins as efficiently. At the same time, some old structures get torn down and aren't replaced. What's the result? The whole operation shrinks. Your muscles get smaller and weaker. This isn't just about how you look in the mirror. It has big effects on your whole body. Your muscles are like your body's engine. They burn more calories than fat. Even when you're just sitting here, as you lose muscle, your metabolism sputters, which can lead to weight gain, even if you're eating the same as always. This loss of strength also messes with your balance and stability, which seriously increases the risk of falls and fractures, one of the biggest threats to staying independent as we age. Things you never used to think about, like climbing stairs or opening a jar, can suddenly feel exhausting. This can start a vicious cycle, because moving is harder. You move less, and when you move less, you lose even more muscle. But here's the most important thing you need to hear. Sarcopenia is not your destiny. You can fight back, and you can win. The single best weapon in our arsenal is resistance exercise. Strength training sends a wake-up call. to that lazy construction crew. It fires up muscle protein synthesis, telling your body to start building and repairing muscle fibers, making them bigger and stronger. It also improves the communication between your brain and your muscles, what we call the mind-muscle connection. When you train, you're not just working your arms, you're strengthening the nerve pathways that tell those arms to fire. That makes your movements sharper and more coordinated, which is exactly why strength training is so good at improving balance and cutting your fall risk. So as we get into the exercises, remember this: every single lift, every squat is a vote for your freedom, your health, and your quality of life. You are actively rebuilding your strength, one movement at a time. Principles of safe and effective strength training. To get amazing results without getting hurt, we need to follow a few golden rules. First, progressive overload. Sounds technical, right? It just means gradually asking your muscles to do a little more work than they're used to. That's how they get stronger. Maybe you start curling a can of soup after a few weeks. That feels pretty easy. To keep making progress, you could move up to a water bottle or eventually a light dumbbell. You could also just do a few more reps. The key is to make it gradual. The weight should feel tough enough that the last couple of reps are a real challenge, but you can still finish with good form. Second, and this is a big one, is consistency over intensity. It's way better to do a solid 15-minute routine 3 times a week, every single week, than to do a killer hour-long workout once a month. Muscle growth happens when you rest between workouts. Regular, consistent sessions signal to your body that this new strength is here to stay. Aim for at least 2 strength sessions a week, with a rest day in between. Third is the mind-muscle connection. I mentioned it before, but it's so important. Don't just phone it in. When you're doing an exercise, really think about the muscle you're trying to work. When you do a bicep curl, feel that muscle squeeze as you lift and stretch as you lower. This focus makes the exercise way more effective and helps you keep your form perfect. Fourth, quality over quantity. Perfect form is non-negotiable. I'd rather you do 5 perfect reps than 15 sloppy ones. Bad form not only cheats you out of the benefits, but it's also a fast track to injury. Move slowly and with control. Let your muscles do the work, not momentum. Fifth, breathing. Don't hold your breath. It can cause your blood pressure to spike. A simple rule is to exhale on the effort, the hard part, and inhale on the easier part. So, when you stand up from a squat, you breathe out. As you lower back down, you breathe in. And finally, the most important rule of all, listen to your body. It's your best coach. It's normal to feel your muscles working and getting a little tired. What you should never feel is sharp, stabbing, or joint pain. If something hurts, stop. There's a world of difference between muscle discomfort and injury pain. Learning that difference starts by paying attention. It's always okay to stop, rest, or try an easier version of an exercise. Before you start any new exercise program, it's always a good idea to chat with your doctor, especially if you have any health conditions or concerns. They can help make sure this routine is a safe and smart choice for you. For our session today, you just need a sturdy, stable chair. One without wheels is best, and armrests are A+. Make sure you have a little clear space around you. We'll mostly use our own body weight, but if you have light dumbbells, water bottles, or soup cans, keep them handy in case you want an extra challenge. Warm up! All right, let's get our bodies primed and ready. First things first, we never, ever skip the warm-up. It does more than just get you warm. It sends blood to your muscles, lubricates your joints, and gets your heart rate up gently. Think of it like waking your body up and telling it, hey, it's time to move. This is one of your best shields against injury. We'll do each of these for about 30 to 45 seconds. Let's start by sitting tall on the front edge of our chair. 1. Seated marching. Here we go. Sit up straight and pull your belly button in toward your spine to engage your core. Now, just lift one knee up toward the ceiling like you're marching in place and lower it down with control. Then, the other knee. That's it! A nice, easy rhythm. This is a great way to get blood flowing to those big leg muscles and warm up your hips. Keep your back straight. We're not in a race. Just feel the movement. Perfect. A few more seconds. 2, ankle rotations. Now, let's give our ankles some love. Extend one leg out, just a bit off the floor. Now, slowly and gently, draw circles with your toes. Imagine you're painting a small circle on the wall in front of you. Let's do about 5 circles one way, and now let's reverse it. 5 circles the other way. This is so important for your balance. Okay, switch legs. Extend the other leg and start your circles. Slow and controlled. And reverse. Beautiful. 3. Arm circles. Time for the upper body. Sit tall and reach your arms straight out to your sides in a T shape. Let's start with small circles forward. Pretend you're balancing a dinner plate on each hand. If it feels good, you can slowly make the circles a little bigger. Feel that warmth building in your shoulders. Okay, let's pause and go backward. Small circles to start, then a little bigger. This is wonderful for shoulder mobility. Great. Relax your arms down. 4. Torso twists. Let's wake up the spine. Cross your hands over your shoulders like you're giving yourself a hug, keeping your hips pointed straight ahead. Slowly twist your upper body to the right. Only go as far as feels comfortable. You should feel a nice, gentle stretch. Hold it for a second, then come back to the center. Now to the left. Gentle twist, and back to center. Let's do that one more time on each side. To the right, and to the left. This gets our core ready for action. 5. Shoulder rolls and neck stretches. Last thing. Let's release any tension up here. Sit tall, arms hanging loose. Slowly roll your shoulders up toward your ears, then pull them back and let them drop down. Let's do that again. Up, back, and down. One more. Now, gently tilt your head to the right, as if trying to touch your right ear to your right shoulder. You should feel a gentle stretch on the left side of your neck. Hold it for just a breath. Back to Sinte. And now to the left. Never force a stretch. Gentle is always better. Back to Center, excellent. You should feel a little warmer, a little looser, and ready to go. Let's get into the main event. Main content. The core exercises for lifelong strength. We're going to focus on fundamental, functional movements. Functional just means training in a way that makes real life easier and safer. Each exercise today mimics something you do dozens of times a day. By getting stronger in these patterns, we build a body that's capable and confident. We'll work on our lower body, upper body, and core. Part 1. Lower body power. Our legs and hips are our foundation. They carry us through the world and are absolutely essential for walking, climbing stairs, and staying balanced. Exercise on the sit-to-stand chair squat. The why. This is, hands down, one of the most important exercises you can do. Every single time you get up from a chair, off a low couch, or out of the car, you're doing a squat. This move strengthens your thighs, your glutes, and your core, giving you the power to stand up easily without needing to push off with your hands. The how. Start seated toward the front of your sturdy chair, with your feet flat on the floor about hip widths apart. You can cross your arms over your chest or hold them out front for balance. Now, lean forward just a little at the hips. Keep your chest up and push through your heels to stand all the way up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Think tall and proud. Now, for the equally important part, the controlled return. Slowly push your hips back like you're aiming for the chair and lower yourself down with control. Try not to just plop. The modification. If standing without using your hands is too tough right now, no problem. Use the armrests on your chair to give yourself a little boost. As you get stronger, you'll find you need them less and less. You can also make it easier by adding a firm cushion to your chair to raise the height. Watch out for letting your knees buckle inward. Try to keep them tracking right over your feet. Also, avoid rocking back and forth to get momentum. Let your legs do all the work. Let's do it together. We're going for a set of 8 reps. Ready? Arms crossed. Sitting tall. Press through your heels and stand. Tall and strong. Now, slowly sit back down. That's 1. Up we go. Feel those big thigh muscles working. Control the descent. 2. Breathe out as you stand. Breathe in as you sit. 3. Chest up, looking straight ahead. 4. You're doing great. Power on up and slowly back down. 5. Keep those knees aligned with your feet. 6. Almost there. Up tall and control it down. 7. Last one. Make it your best one. Up and slowly down. Fantastic. Exercise 2. Calf raises. The why. This simple move strengthens your lower leg muscles. These guys are crucial for pushing off when you walk and for ankle stability, which is a huge part of staying balanced. The how. Stand tall behind your chair, holding the back of it for light support. Your feet should be about hip-width apart. Now, slowly press up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you can. Pause at the top for a second, feel that squeeze in your calves. Then, slowly lower your heels all the way back to the floor. The modification, this one is pretty safe. But the key is to use the chair for balance. Don't try this freestanding until you feel rock solid. You can also do this one sitting down. Just sit tall with your feet flat on the floor and lift your heels up, pressing through the balls of your feet. Watch out for leaning forward or yanking on the chair. The chair is just for balance, not for help. The movement should be straight up and down, powered by your calves. Let's do it together. Let's aim for 12 reps, holding on for balance. Ready? 1, 2, 4. Up, hold, and slowly down. 1, up, hold, slowly down. 2, really feel that squeeze. 3, nice and controlled. 4, 5 to 8. Up and down. 5, keep your posture tall and proud. 6, don't rush the lowering part. 7, that's where you build control. 8, 9 to 12. 4 more, you've got this. 9, lift high. 10, 2 more. 11, last one, best one. Hold and slowly lower. Excellent. Part 2, upper body strength. A strong upper body isn't just for show. It's for lifting, pulling, and pushing your way through life. These are the muscles you use to carry groceries, pick up a grandchild, or push yourself up if you stumble. Exercise 3, wall push-ups. The why. This is a super safe and effective way to build strength in your chest, shoulders, in the backs of your arms, your triceps. It mimics pushing a shopping cart or a heavy door and builds the strength you need to push yourself up from a chair or even the floor. The how. Find a clear, sturdy wall. Stand above arm. SE length. Away feet shoulder width apart. Place your hands flat on the wall, a little wider than your shoulders and right at shoulder height. Now, keeping your body in a straight line from head to heels. Slowly bend your elbows and lower your chest toward the wall. Then, press firmly back to the start. The modification. This is easy to adjust. To make it easier, just move your feet closer to the wall. To make it harder, step your feet further back. The form stays the same. Watch out for letting your hips sag or your butt stick out. Think of your body as one solid plank. Keep your head in line with your spine. Don't let it droop. Let us do it together. Let us do a set of 10. Find your spot at the wall. Hands in place. Body straight. Breathe in as you lower to the wall. Breathe out as you push back. 1, slow and controlled. 2, feel your chest and arms working. Lower with control. Push with power. 3, keep that tummy tight. 4, you're halfway there. 5, doing great. 6, inhale down, exhale up. 7, straight line from head to heels. 8, 2 more. 9, last one, push strong. 10, awesome. Exercise 4, seated bicep curls. The why. This classic move strengthens the muscles on the front of your upper arms. These are your pulling muscles. The ones you use every time you lift a shopping bag, pick up a pet, or pull open a heavy door. The how. Sit tall on the edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor. Hold a light weight or your soup can. In each hand, let your arms hang down by your sides. palms facing forward. Now, keeping your elbows glued to your sides, bend your elbows and curl the weights up toward your shoulders. Squeeze your biceps at the top. Then, slowly and with control, lower them all the way back down. The modification, the easiest way to modify, is to use no weight at all. Just making a tight fist and flexing your bicep as you perform the motion is a great way to start and build that mind-muscle connection. Watch out for swinging the weights or using your back to heave them up. The movement should only be in your arms. Your elbows should act like a hinge, staying pinned to your sides. Let's do it together. Grab your weights, or just make fists. We'll do 10 reps. Sit tall, palms forward. Curl up, squeeze the bicep, slowly lower down. 1, exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. 2, control is everything. Don't let gravity just yank the weight down. 3, all the way up and all the way down. 4, halfway. Feel that strength building. 5, keep those elbows tucked in tight. 6, looking good. 7, up and squeeze and slowly down. 8, 2 more. 9, last one. Curl it up, hold that squeeze, ... and resist it on the way down. Perfect. Part 3, a strong, stable core. Your core is so much more than your It's a 360-degree belt of muscle around your middle, your back, hips, and pelvis included. A strong core is your center of power, protecting your spine and radically improving your balance. Exercise 5, seated abdominal bracing. The why. This isn't a crunch. It has a foundational move that teaches you how to turn on your deep core muscles the right way. This skill makes every other exercise we do end. Every movement in your daily life safer and more stable. The how. Sit tall in your chair, away from the backrest. Feet flat on the floor. Place your hands on your lower belly. Take a normal breath in. As you breathe out, gently pull your belly button in towards your spine, like you're zipping up a tight pair of pants. You should feel the muscles under your fingers tightened. Hold this gentle squeeze for a few seconds while breathing normally. Then, relax completely. The modification. This is a very gentle exercise. The key is not to suck in your gut so hard you can't breathe. It's a subtle tightening, not a big hollowing action. Watch out for holding your breath. That's the most common mistake. Remind yourself to breathe through the contraction. Also, try to keep your back perfectly still and straight. Let's do it together. Let's do 8 reps. Hands on your belly. Sit tall. Breathe in. As you exhale, pull that belly button in. Hold ... and relax. 1, breathe in. Exhale, tighten that core. Keep breathing and relax. 2, feel those deep muscles waking up. 3, this is the secret to a strong, stable sente. 4, exhale and brace, hold it. Relax. 5, keep that back nice and straight. 6, 2 more. Tighten and release. 7. Last one. Brace the core and relax. Wonderful. Exercise 6. The bird dog. The why. This is a powerhouse exercise for balance, coordination, and strengthening the entire back of your body, your core, glutes, and back muscles. It teaches your body to stay stable while your arms and legs are moving. The how. Let's try this on the floor. Come down to your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Hands should be right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. With a flat back, turn on your core with that bracing move we just practiced. Now, slowly reach your right arm straight out in front of you while extending your left leg straight back behind you. Your goal is a long, straight line from your fingertips to your heel. Hold for a second, focusing on your balance. Then, slowly bring them back in. Now for the other side. Left arm and right leg. The modification. If getting on the floor isn't for you today, no problem. You can do a standing version. Stand behind your chair, holding on for support. Shift your weight to your left leg and extend your right leg straight back, squeezing your glute. If you feel steady, you can practice reaching your opposite left arm forward. You can also do it on your hands and knees, but only move one limb at a time, just an arm or just a leggy until you build more stability. Watch out for letting your back sag when you lift your leg. Keep your core tight to protect your spine. Also, try to keep your hips level, like they have headlights on them that need to keep pointing at the floor. Let's do it together. We'll do 5 on each side for 10 total moves. Get into your position on the floor or standing. Right arm, left leg, reach long. And backing. Left arm, right leg, reach. Back in. That's one pair. Keep that core tight. Find your balance. 2. Slow and smooth is the name of the game. 3. Imagine you rebalancing a cup of tea on your lower back and you Don T want to spill it. 4. Last pair, reach, and then the other side, and then you did it. That is a tough but incredibly powerful exercise. Cool down and stretching. Okay, the hard work is done. Now it's time to thank our muscles with a good stretch. This helps improve flexibility, cuts down on soreness tomorrow, and lets your heart rate come down gradually. We'll hold each stretch for about 30 seconds. Remember, a stretch should feel good, like a gentle pull, never a sharp pain. Let's start seated in our chair. 1. Seated hamstring stretch. Sit on the very edge of your chair. Extend one leg straight out, with your heel on the floor and your toes pointing to the ceiling. Now, keeping your back nice and straight, gently lean forward from your hips until you feel a comfortable stretch down the back of your leg. Don't round your back. Let's just hold it here and breathe. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Let the muscle relax. A few more seconds. Okay, slowly come up and let's switch legs. Other leg out, heel down, toes up. Sit tall and hinge forward. Feel that nice release. Just breathe. Beautiful. 2. Seated figure 4 stretch. This one is for your hips and glutes. Sit tall. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, making a figure for shape. If this is plenty of a stretch for you, just hang out here. If you want a bit more, you can gently press down on your right knee or lean forward with a straight back. You should feel this in your right hip. Let's hold and breathe. This is so good for tight hips. Okay, let's gently uncross and switch. Left ankle over the right knee. Sit tall. Gently press or lean forward if it feels right. Breathe into that stretch. Wonderful. 3. Chest stretch. Now, for the chest and shoulders, we worked with those push. Sit on the edge of your chair and clasp your hands behind your back. Sit up as tall as you can. Pull your shoulder blades together and open up your chest. Lift your hands just a little away from your back. You should feel a fantastic opening across the front of your body. If you can't clasp your hands, just reach them back. Hold and breathe. Imagine your heart is shining forward. Let's release. 4. Upper back stretch. Let's do the opposite. Reach your arms out in front and lace your fingers together. Now, round your upper back. Tuck your chin to your chest and press your palms away from you. You should feel a great stretch between your shoulder blades. Pretend you're hugging a giant beach ball. Angelizi. 5. Tricep stretch. Reach your right arm straight up. Bend your elbow and let your right hand drop down behind your head. Use your left hand to gently guide your right elbow back a bit more until you feel a stretch in the back of your right arm. Sit tall, hold it here, and release. Let's switch. Left arm up. Bend the elbow. Hand behind your head. Use your right hand to give it a gentle assist. Breathe. And relax. Take one final deep breath in, reaching your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, let them float back down. You did an incredible job today. Take a second to pat yourself on the back. Appreciate what you just did for your body and for your future. You showed up, you did the work, and you sent a loud and clear message to your muscles that you are ready to be stronger. Remember our golden rules. Gradually ask for more. Be consistent, think about the muscles you're working, and always listen to your body. Strength isn't built overnight. It's built with small, steady efforts that add up. Some days you will feel like a superhero. Other days, not so much. That's totally normal. The secret is to just keep showing up. I want you to hold on to this feeling of empowerment. To help you stay on track, put your workouts in your calendar like a doctor's appointment. A great goal is to do this routine 2 or 3 times a week with a rest day or a nice walk in between, maybe Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and celebrate the small wins. Maybe this week you did one more sit. Maybe next month you notice the grocery bags feel lighter. These are huge victories. This is what it is. All about reclaiming your strength so you can live your life to the fullest on your own terms. Think About It studies consistently show that regular strength training is one of the single best things you can do to maintain your independence and keep living life the way you want to. If you found this guide helpful and you're ready to keep going, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next. I would also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me one thing you are re-excited to do with your newfound strength. Is it getting back in the garden? Playing with your grandkids? Traveling without worry? I'd love to cheer you on. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay strong, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.